Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga, and I'm here today to bring you the review for My Hero Academia episode 67. So the episode starts off where we have Deku bump into Overhaul's daughter. So we have a little scene with Overhaul's daughter, Lumillion, hero names time, and Deku. And it's just basically seeing how they deal with the situation. And now, for me personally, I don't think either Deku or Lumillion was in the wrong with how they wanted to deal with the situation. I just think that their thought processes really came from their experiences. Obviously, Ryu is a third year student. Yeah, third year student. So he's gone through a little bit more, 2 years more than Deku. So his thought process when it comes to certain things would be possibly different to what Deku is. Where within this episode we had Lumillion really sticking to what Sir Knight told him to do, and on the other side of things we had Deku who sees a little girl scared out of her mind right in front of him being wanting to be a hero. Thought it'd be weird of him not to do the hero thing here, and whereas question why Eri-chan is so afraid and therefore be in that kind of pursuit. But regardless of how either one of them felt, I do feel that they were both right in the way they acted. But the scene ends with Overhaul, flexing on them a little bit, and Eri-chan thinking, yo, you know what? Let me go back to Daddy Dearest. So we have that. They report back to Sir Night-Eye, and then the rest of this episode is really about just Deku thinking over things that he's just been figuring out and been told previously, and like eventually goes, do you know what? I need to chat to All Might about this. So we see him rush over to All Might, and they have a little conversation. And it's during this conversation we find out what happens between Sir Night-Eye and All Might, why they're having a falling out at this present moment in time. And just what it details is that Sir Night-Eye uses foresight on All Might, and we see that he sees that in a certain amount of time, can't be specific, that All Might is going to die, and Sir Night-Eye has been trying to do what he can to prevent this from happening. We also been told during this episode as well that Sir Night-Eye's foresight has never been wrong. So there's the whole thing of can you change destiny thing going on there. Like this happened in a couple of animes, a couple of mangas, a couple of other series, doesn't have to be live action, whatever, where you have that change and break and destiny thing, and now it's a thing in My Hero Academia, and we're just wondering now, like, is it going to happen? There's also the theory of has it already been changed, but we don't know previously. We know that All Might is fighting towards breaking it. We know that now that Deku knows everything, he wants to change it, he wants to break it himself, but we don't know if that is currently a thing. That is kind of what we're heading towards, not just for this slight spoiler, not just for this arc, but moving on forward afterwards as well. So do you think it has changed? Do you think it is, at this present moment in time, do you think it's going to change? Or do you think things have to go this current route? I think for once, I'd rather things go how it's supposed to. I know Deku wants All Might to be there, but let's break the cycle. Let's make the cliche cycle once and let's have it not happen. But the episode does end off with Deku suggesting to All Might, let Sir Night-Eye check your foresight again to see if it's already changed. So this episode is fairly good. I'm going to give it a 3-star rating and call it a review. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please go to my YouTube channel. Most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.